What's going on? How are we? Good to see everyone in chat. Going to be live for about half an hour here, answering any questions you guys might have. Really, really exciting for me to get some one-on-one time with you guys. Look what I have. Now, I know this is a cause for concern for a lot of people. You guys said no Red Bull. I switched to Celsius. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I need to be stimulated. You know what I mean? I always need to be stimulated. What's up, Rachel? Good to see you. Tricky Detective, Lady Love, Salty Sauce, Nisi, Official John. Thanks for following me over here from TMZ Live. No sound. I'm seeing. No, I think we have sound. I do. I get to sit down and relax, Rachel. I do. Finally. People are saying they cannot hear me. What's going on? Uh-oh. You guys can hear me. One sec. Oh, I keep cutting out. Huh. Maybe I got to speak deeper into this. Who knows? Do I play guitar? Used to. Used to be a guitar guy. You know what? My first instrument ever was the alto saxophone. And that was in middle school. And my alto saxophone career is a career I remember fondly. I used to shred with that, to be honest. I used to shred with the alto saxophone. I got Chris back here laughing at me, but it's true. I had a crazy jazz solo. Really crazy jazz solo. What's up, Yellow Rose? They have sound, but it's tremendously low. Let me see what I can do here. Turn that up a little bit. Nope, still cutting out. Oh, that's better. We got some people that are saying it's a bit in between. Okay. Seems fine here. For me, it's perfect. I can hear you. Oh, that's better. What's up, Official John again? Don't the Watcher, good to see you. You know what I love? When I'm streaming, I love seeing all the variations of my name. It seems like everybody has a different way to spell my name. I never correct anyone. But some people call me Jax with an X. Jaxkson, I've seen. Just people are getting wild with it. Tricky Detective says, what's the position at TMZ you're aiming for? I'm aiming for this position. I'm aiming for the position I'm in right now. Talking to you guys. Jakson for mayor, I agree. Jacksonville. Favorite city? Let's talk gaming. Okay, guys. I'm on my Elden Ring grind right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if we have any other gamers in the chat, but I am definitely on my Elden Ring grind. Just finished Cyberpunk. Love Red Dead Redemption 2. God of War has to be up there for me. So yeah, I think those are like my top 4. Honestly. Lady Love says, oh, Jackson. But yeah, what about you guys? I know we have a lot of gamers in chat. I'd love to talk more about it on stream, but obviously, what do I think of the real Hulk Hogan documentary on the YouTube channel? I think it's crazy because of Vince McMahon. And the fact that we actually got him to say anything about it is crazy because he never does sit downs. So I thought that was extremely, extremely cool to see. Nisi's playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now. Really? I genuinely think it's the best game out right now. I don't think there's another open world game like Red Dead Redemption that has that kind of like in-depth, the world feels alive. Division 2, I used to be big into Division 2. Big into Division 2. I used to be big into Madden as well. Was never too much of a 2K guy. But Madden used to be my jam back in the day. GTA, we got some GTA players. Yeah, God, I used to grind Division 2. Vince looked a little worse for wear, you know. But, you know, I think that comes with age. Shout out Vince McMahon. No hate, all love. Does TMZ cover celebs that lend their image to games like Norman Reedus? I assume you're talking about Death Stranding. And yeah, we do. We have some Norman Reedus stories up. I tried to get into Death Stranding recently, actually, in the last couple of weeks. Um, and then I don't know, just that package delivery system was not for me. Never been a gamer. I have no idea. You got to get into it. You have to get into it. Gaming isn't like in a completely different space right now than it was 10 years ago. I pay for the PlayStation Plus, and you can play any of the expensive games for free on there. Yeah, PlayStation Plus subscriptions are definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Yeah, it's cool getting to talk to you guys. I feel like when I'm on TMZ Live, I'm kind of I definitely feel like Harvey and Charles are getting used to talking to people through a camera. It's definitely a new way to do TV for sure. They're people with a lot of experience. They have a lot of history in this industry, and I think it's a weird shift to now for them to now get to speak directly into the camera and have you guys speak back. That's the first time in around 20 years that something like that's happened for them. Um, for me, I feel like it's a little more natural. Like even when I was 9, 10, 11 years old, you ask any kid my age, what do you want to be? YouTuber, always. Everyone had a YouTube channel back then. So yeah, I took a lot of joy in doing that, even if it was just to 5 people when I was 12 years old. Little video game content that no one wanted to watch, but I had fun doing it. RuneScape forever, I agree. What's up, Sean Cappuccino? Good to see you. Who's easier to get along with, Harvey or Charles? Let's be careful with what I say here. Um, I get along with them equally as much, I'd say. I don't know. I don't know. I would say I'm a little closer with Harvey than I am Charles. Hey, from Perth, Australia, do you follow all the Marvel sagas and do you think Downey Jr. will be a good villain? Look, I have mixed opinions on that. Whether or not Robert Downey Jr. will play a good Doctor Doom, whether it was a good idea to bring him back or not, I don't know. Um, I have faith in the Russo brothers, and now that they're back, I think they're going to execute it in a way that does the OG Marvel fans justice. So I don't know. I think it could work. I don't think it's a nail in the coffin. Let's see. They're so good at introducing a topic and transitioning. Harvey is a hard-working role model. I have learned a lot from Mr. Harvey Levin. The way that like TMZ Live has been a cool way for us to kind of show you guys how things work here. When the cameras are off, when Harvey's focused, he's a different man. That guy can execute. He can execute. Um, yeah, I loved him as Iron Man too. He was a great Iron Man. Did Charles eat that cereal that won today? I forgot what it was. I think it was Frosted Flakes. And Kyle, one of our producers, caught Charles the other day trying to go against the cereal that you guys decided and told him, no, you have to eat what they decided. So he had to go with, I think it was Honey Nut Cheerios that day. Oh, no, it was Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have not seen your movie, Official John. What's your movie? Do I speak Spanish? I don't. Who's my favorite DC or Marvel character? Ooh. Now look, I grew up with Marvel. Like I was there from day one. I was there since the first Avenger days. Probably Iron Man, you know? I think of all time, it's got to be Tony Stark. I know Harvey's partner works for TMZ as well. Is he a producer? Andy does all kinds of things. Andy lends a helping hand where he can. I haven't been too well acquainted with him, but yeah, he's around. He's around. What are you guys doing this weekend? What are your weekend plans? I feel like I ask that a lot, but then we move on to the next story. Never get a chance to read out all the comments. Spider-Man, Punisher, Iron Fist. Good choices, honestly. What do you guys think? Would RDJ be a good Doctor Doom? I like the way they set him up in Fantastic Four. Do I have a driver's license? Come on, bro. Seriously? Yeah, I'm not that young. I know it's a running joke, but yes, I have a driver's license. Come on, y'all. Hanging with my lady, Sean Cappuccino, you're the man. You're the man. We've got got Thor and Native. What does that mean? Hanging with the family, cards and puzzles. You know what? I'm all for a quiet weekend. Endgame was whack, dude. Relax, relax. Primary blend. Relax. Endgame was not whack. I think Endgame was the peak of the old MCU that we were used to. So I don't know. I I think that's a crazy take to say that Endgame was whack. Is Jim the pole guy the same as Jim the voiceover guy? No, two very different people. Or maybe like Jim, like in the night, he kind of like suits up. By day he's Jim the pole guy, and by night he's Jim the voiceover guy. Watching out for Taylor Swift updates, fair enough. You a Swiftie stan? I appreciate it. Are you from Australia? I'm not from Australia. My dad is Australian, but I was originally born in London, and I've spent most of my life here in LA. Endgame was bad. They went too far with Scarlet. Nah, she had to die. She had to die. It's Endgame. Like, there has to be some crazy death. Do you know what I mean? You're the guy with the hot mom? What are you talking about? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what's a hot mom. I want to go on the TMZ After Dark tour. Any suggestions? Buy up them tickets. It's only $59, and you get to go around to multiple bars. Drinks are supplied. You get to go to Saddle Ranch, ride the mechanical bull. We have a lot of celebrities that feature on the TMZ tour bus. Actually, make it really fun. Like any compilation you see or any montage we've posted on any of our socials, it's always wild. So I think it's tmztourbus.com. You can go and buy tickets, $59. Easy, my heart hurts now. Tricky Detective, are you saying that because I'm drinking an energy drink? Cool heritage. Thanks, Lady Love. I appreciate it. Do I have dual citizenship? I'm a permanent resident here, so I have a green card. But I don't have dual citizenship. I'm only a citizen in the UK. Is it safe to say Jakson is willing to pay $70 for GTA 6 but not Battlefield 6? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Are you serious? Are you serious? The only thing Battlefield 6 has to offer is a destructive environment, and that's about it. It's not too different from every Battlefield that's come before it, and the only reason it's $70 is because a AAA gaming company made it. Now, GTA, on the other hand, I think it's actually going to be more expensive than $70, but I'd buy that game for $200 just because I understand where they're taking that game and what they're doing with it. It's going to change everything. It is going to be the best game ever made. Mark my words. Clip this. Time travel in Marvel now, so anything is possible. Yeah, I understand that. They need to kind of stray away from the multiverse stuff, which is what they've been kind of doing. I did think there were a couple years in between Endgame and now where it was just like they were just writing anything in and bringing people back. So I see why it's kind of dissatisfying. I get it. I don't know. I was mean to Scarlet? No. Oh, because I was mean to Scarlet. Black Widow had her movie after Endgame. She had her own movie, and it did not do well. We get to kind of see an extension of that storyline with the new Avengers, but that's about it. That's about it, guys. Tell Charles I love him. Lady Love, I'll be sure to relay that message. Make sure everyone hits the like button. I agree. Please do so. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I love that game. I suck at driving, though. I can never stay on the road. Nisi, it just means you got to go on like a 1 week GTA grind binge. Just do nothing but play GTA. close all the blinds and like let no sunlight through. Don't drink any water and just don't sleep, you know? Just play it for a week straight. Who am I rolling with to the big trees? What does that mean? Let's not start on Black Widow the way they did her wrong. Fair enough. Do I have an agent? Do you audition for fictional entertainment? I do not. No. Should I? No, the only on-camera stuff I do is TMZ TV sometimes, obviously TMZ Live, which you guys view on the live stream. I do some Fox News live hits, and then I guess this, which is the first time I've ever done this. So, am I taking off tomorrow? I am. I am. Swim in GTA, scuba in GTA, tennis in GTA. That is a loaded sentence, my man. Yo, I've played a game like that. I haven't played a game like that in a long time. Do you like any other driving games? No. I mean, I've never been a big Formula 1 guy. If I'm driving for destruction in a game like GTA. I don't know. Where am I headed this weekend? I won't. Heading with a lot of my friends. A lot of my friends. I'm going up there. Yeah, I'm told by some of our producers never to release, which I didn't know. Release where you're going for that weekend out of safety concerns, so gotta put a damper on it. But I just blurted out where I was going. When's my birthday? You got like a lot of where you going? When's your birthday? What's your social security number? I'm kidding. April 14th. Was born in 2004. Yeah, I got a whole group. Doing anything fun on my day off tomorrow? Yeah, it's what me and John are talking about. Talking about my little getaway, going into some nature for a few days. This price hike complaint of games makes me feel like Ultron upon waking and seeing the internet decides to exterminate humanity. Millennials will pay for games. Lol, dating myself. I feel like I've seen a huge rise of like indie have you guys ever heard of Lethal Company? That game came out on Steam, and ever since then, there's been this like indie game craze. I don't know. I feel like indie games are going to be taking over. Call of Duty's kind of dying out. I don't know, man. You graduated in 2004, Tricky Detective? I graduated high school in 2022. So just to put that into perspective for you. Ton of Delulus online. You guys seem cool, you know? Obviously, I don't know every single one of you intimately, but you guys seem like you have level heads. You guys won't murder me, right? All right, we got about 15 or 20 or so minutes left. Ask me anything, guys. Anything you want. How can I contact Charles for employment opportunities there? Employment regarding what? What are your interests, sir? What are your interests? Lady Love says, do you Fortnite? I don't. I used to. I used to Fortnite, for sure. I would say keep an eye out on LinkedIn and Indeed, Gary. You know? Always positions opening up here. Favorite food to eat for lunch and dinner? There is this salmon bowl that we have here at the market, which I destroy every time I get it. And I've recently gotten Harvey addicted. And I think that's my favorite thing to eat for lunch. I can eat that thing every day and just not get tired at all. Seriously. It's so good. It's so good. Luke Besson's Dogman. I play the main villain. Okay. I'll check that out. Now that we have live chat replay, I can just come back and grab the name of the movie. Yeah. Is it? I'm being told by our producer here that you have an IMDb official, John. Dogman's on there. Best game ever made, in my opinion. Probably ever made? Right now, it's probably Red Dead. Just gotta say, I don't know. Like I said before, I think Red Dead's just the best game in existence right now. But Elden Ring is also pretty good. I don't know. I have a long list. Favorite American dish? What is an American dish? Like hamburgers are from Hamburg, Germany. Hot dogs are from Vienna, right? Like what's an American dish? French fries are obviously French. What's an American dish? Got hush puppies, you know? Is hush puppies an American dish? I don't think I have one. That's why I say in England there's better food than we have better food in England than there is over here. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm being told I'm crazy. Guys, what do you think? I don't know. I think we have better food over in England, to be honest. Because you can't name me one original dish that the United States has. You guys were not the first to cook a turkey. That it happened before. It happened before. You know what I mean? And like you guys can shit on beans on toast as much as you want, but that's ours at least. Like, what do you guys have? You know what I mean? See what you guys are saying. Do I have a Labubu doll? No, I don't. Do I play simulation type games? Simulation of what? What Sims? Not really. Not really. Is that a good HP laptop? One of my producer friends here let me borrow this for the stream. One day, guys, I will do a stream with Harvey in here, and he will answer all of your questions. Thanks for keeping in contact with us and facilitating engagement with us in new ways. Of course, Courtney. Will TMZ ever expand to covering more influencers and potential gaming, anime, nerd stuff? Yes, and it's something we're trying to work on. I mean, we talk about this. It's a conversation that happens every day. It's like, what can we cover outside of what we're already covering? How can we expand? And ultimately, we will report on whatever there is a market for. But again, like, if there is a K-pop story, but a huge celebrity has passed away and we need details, we'll focus our newsroom on that. Right? So, like, as much as we want different departments to cover different areas of pop culture, it doesn't necessarily work like that. Our news desk producers have their sources and they have the stories that they're working on that do best for the website, that do best for social, that the majority of our audience is interested in. But then whenever we want to branch out, like we have Lucas Widman, for example, in sports, he's super into K-pop and he's interviewed a lot of K-pop stars. So everyone in here kind of is either focused on the biggest thing or they're focused on their interests. And when their interests kind of overlap, oh, this could be a big story, that's when we'll execute on, hey, here's a huge K-pop story, here's a huge anime story, for example. I do want to cover like more Kai Cenat, Mr. Beast. You know what I mean? Fried turkey soul food? I don't know, man. Chicken and waffles? Relax. Chicken and waffles. It's good. I've had it. Is it better? Jakson, every single dish you named are all American dishes. We made them delicious. Have you tried fries, aka chips overseas with mayonnaise? I mean, it's okay. What are you talking about? Miss Courtney, are you trying to say that you guys invented French fries? Apple pie, sweet potato pie, and thousands of dishes are American. Those aren't 1,000 dishes. But soul food, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's see. Do you spend your quids on food? I do. Chicken is actually probably my kryptonite here. I want to come up with 1,000 stories and choose 10. You know, we have a tip line. If you guys have a story you think we should break, write into the tip line. It's on our website, tmz.com. Yeah, I really want to cover streamers. I want to start streaming more too, just in general. Do we have any gym rats? in the stream? Anyone going to the gym? Anyone have any gym goals? Americans eat too much cheese. I agree. Although cheese is good. You know? What I will say is that In-N-Out, for any of you in the California area, In-N-Out, that is a place where I eat. That is a place to eat. That's a lot of good things come out of In-N-Out. Do you know the suburban myth of chicken and waffles? It usually comes with a knuckle sandwich. Didn't know that. I'm half Native American. We taught you people how to cook. Corn is definitely American. Fair enough. Cornbread. You know what? That's a good argument. But again, oh, we're not gonna get into Americans versus Native Americans. I'm gonna stay out of. I'm gonna stay out of that one. We're not gonna light off any bombs in the stream today, but you know what I mean. I have had Whataburger. Lifting and running is life. Oh yeah, I agree. Guys, I've been on this. I gotta say, been on this cut. Hate it. I hate it. Losing weight, man. Running and eating less. Not a fan. I'd rather lift and eat more than I should. Don't know about you guys. I can be a fatty sometimes. Nice back away slowly. Yeah, that's right, Tricky Detective. When is Harvey coming back? Miss him. When is he back from vacation? He's coming back this coming week. He's going to be back on Monday. So yeah, Charles won't bore you with his lackluster TMZ Live presence. And don't tell him I said that. In-N-Out Burgers, I'm treating by airport anytime. Oh yeah. The one by LAX. Very good. English food is tasteless. Whoa. Barbecue and Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex isn't American. Is barbecue fully American, Chris? Is barbecue an American thing? Not fully? It's an American thing. Get the salmon bowl, asshole. I like that. Oh my god. What's one of my favorite things about working with Harvey? Oh man, one of my favorite things about working with Harvey. I haven't asked him this, but I do want to know what the secret behind his tenacity is. Because he's just someone like Charles said it today, for example. I have never seen someone work as hard as this guy. Sometimes we look at him and we're like, the way you're doing this is weird. It's kind of unorthodox. We don't always agree with him. Sometimes he's wrong. A lot of the times he's right. But I think it's just his tenacity and just he's ruthless. He's ruthless in a good way. Like he's like a dog with a bone, doesn't let it go. And I think he's taught me that some of that has kind of bled into me since I started working closely with him. Which is just he's always on the go. I haven't been able to pick it up entirely and completely mirror him, but I think that's because not a lot of people can. This guy moves at an incredible pace, especially for his age, which I hate to bring up. But guys, 74, still kicking it. It's considerable. Is Jakson a Swiftie? Nah, I'm not a Swiftie, man. I'm sorry. Well, I'll light off a bomb in chat about this. No, not a Swiftie. But like, it's not because of her music. I think it's just because of the fan base that surrounds Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift is a great musician. I think she's very talented. I just think, social media can conflate things sometimes in a way that's could be irritating, you know? What does it have to do with the original? It's about taste, and I love me some London, but no, you guys don't have good food for a long time. Because we're talking about English food versus American food. But yeah, no, I love barbecue. I love Tex-Mex. I love it. I'll eat anything, really. I went out to Turkey a couple years ago and they were feeding me all kinds of things. It's like goat cheek, cow foot. Weird, man, but I eat it all. Why can you see me? Why are you responding to me? Triple dips, you're writing in the live YouTube chat. So every message you send through, I can see. If you eat more and lift more, all that means is you'll have more muscle mass. Yeah. Right now I went up to about 200 pounds. Now I'm down to 180. And I thought I would look defined. I don't. My mom calls me lanky every day. Just craps on me for it, and I'm like, wow, okay, this did not turn out. Thought I would look like a superhero. Nah. No, not really. I just look like more of a 12-year-old. That's okay. I make peace with that. He's a boss. Yeah, Harvey is a boss. Why'd I lose 10 points? Enon? You're not a 12-year-old to a 25-year-old female, then it's understandable not being a Swiftie. She has some. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Courtney. How tall am I? I'm 6'2". 6'2" and a half, technically. But I leave out that half because it just makes me seem like I'm trying to, compensate for my height here. We'll go for a few more minutes and then I think we'll go down. Yeah, that is how you spell my name. Exactly. Are you dating there? What TMZ hottie? No. No, you keep it out the workplace, man. Gotta be sensible. We do have some people that are in relationships here. I don't jive with it though. You have to take your height into account according to your weight also. Yeah, that's true. Nice height. Thank you, Rachel. You just stand by Harvey and you will look taller. Everyone looks taller standing next to Harvey, brother. Everyone. Do you think it's harder to move out of the UK to the States or the States to the UK as far as adjusting to a different way of life? Oh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I think it depends on what lifestyle you're used to. I think if you've lived in LA all your life, and you move to London, it's a very sharp turn in or sharp change in lifestyle. London is a very walkable city. Everything is very close together. You don't really need a car. Kind of like New York in that way. But there are people of, like there's a lot of variety in London. Um, I don't know. I would say it would be harder moving from the US to London, maybe. I don't know. I think when I moved over here when I was younger, I settled in pretty quickly. But I think for an American going there, they'd have a lot to get used to. Still, it wouldn't be bad. Wouldn't be bad. I think you'd have a lot of fun if you did it. Let's see. Moms always call you lanky. They want you obese. To them, that's a sign of a healthy baby. You know what? That's true. That is true. Can't tell you're tall through a screen. Sorry, man. It's on my ID. I would show it to you. Do I prefer chips or crisps? Man, they're the same thing, right? Dating is so overrated. Lol, I've been single for 15 years. Good for you. Honestly, I can't hate on that. Single life, no one's nagging you. You got no extra responsibilities, no question of commitment. All good. Nisi, I support you. Chat's going quick. Who was the person that got married at TMZ? A couple people here recently, but I'll respect their privacy. But we had a couple producers. I want to give you guys. I'll give you guys the details where I don't feel like I'm crossing a line with people, but I will be as honest as possible. We should get a TMZ meetup. I thought about that, but I don't know how Harvey or Charles would feel about it. Okay, guys. I think we're gonna go down at 12:40 here. Hit me up if you need an assistant. I'll be your Anakin. Okay, I'll keep it in the back pocket. Yes and no drama, Jakson. I agree. Thinking of starting a TMZ fan chat. Guys, I've been thinking about a Discord, to be honest. A Discord would be cool. Charlie Neff married? Charlie Neff is married. Yep, she is. Is this live stream thing your idea, or will other employees be streaming too? I kind of promised that I would do this week, and I just never got around to it. Mostly because I didn't know how I would fare in front of camera. But I think my plan here is to have as many people on live stream as possible from time to time, just to answer your questions. I think it's a fun thing to do. I don't think it's an everyday thing, but I do think it's something we're gonna keep doing, and hopefully we'll get more people from around the office, people you guys haven't met or seen before. That would be cool. Have the accent say privacy. All right. GG's chat. Jakson TMZ show. I guess that's what this is. Here's a question I need the answer to. Are Anakin's parents heavy into Star Wars? I mean, to name your child after a Star Wars character says big fans. I'd roll the dice on it. Yeah. I don't know anyone else that's out here naming their kid Anakin. You know? You have to be careful on Discord. They have a lot of rules and people be crazy on there. Yes. No, I'm very familiarized with Discord. Yeah, in regards to the stream, I don't know how it started, but Diddy was about to be convicted, or the jury was they were in the middle of deliberating what his verdict was going to be. And I was like, we should live stream this. And so, yeah, when Diddy's verdict got released, I was walking around the office with this giant, ridiculous camera rig on me. And we streamed it, and it did really well. And then ever since then, Harvey's like, we need to be streaming TMZ Live every day. And so, yeah, now we're kind of breaking into the streaming world. And Harvey there was a time where he was against doing behind-the-scenes stuff. But now I feel like he's gotten a lot more used to it. I think he really likes talking to you guys. So, it's definitely something we're gonna explore. We definitely want to expand our live stream presence for sure, and talk to you guys more. So yeah. But ultimately, that's up to you guys. Like, share the stream, like the stream, comment as much as you can. We have an XP system that shows me who our top fans are. So for example, Primary Blend just commented. There's a little crown next to his name because he interacts with us so much. If you guys want to see more of this, slightly in your hands. Keep interacting with us. Keep telling us what you want to see. Streaming is going to keep growing over here at TMZ, for sure. And we want you guys as involved as humanly possible. And it might not even be just TMZ Live that we continue streaming with. It might be this. Harvey might do kind of like a one-on-one live stream with you guys. But yeah. They found him when he was working at an ice cream shop? Yes, they did. That is how I got this job. I was working at an ice cream shop. Director came in. I made this pitch to him. He wrote my name down. And here we are. See, John Charles, I answered your question before you even wrote it. Thank you, Primary Blend. I appreciate that, man. I love how Harvey embraces a new stream. It's amazing, and his growth of new ideas shows why he's so successful in the business. Seriously, he sees things before everyone else, I feel like. That's one of his greatest strengths. How's my sleep been? Pretty good. I always wish I could get more, but can't complain. Thanks, Tricky. I appreciate it. All right, I think we're gonna get ready to go down here, but guys, I've had so much fun talking to you. This has been awesome. Um, I really, really, really enjoy reading chat and having some one-on-one time with you guys. So thank you so much. This has been great. Um, I am out tomorrow, but I will see you guys for the TMZ live stream on Monday. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'll see you soon.